That's a very nice one. Before I will give the mic to Mr. Gurex, you see, I said something earlier, Queen, if you remember, around 6 p.m. yesterday, because this is a new day now. This is a new day. I received some call from private numbers, like, Shibina Lagos, you did, and we are everywhere. And no worry, no care about who send us, we will find you. We go find you, and we will bring you out. No for things of such. And I laugh, I go they laugh, because they may believe me, if it is physical battle they want, but when it's uniform battle, we got to respect uniform. That is the area we need to focus more. Westo has just said something very, very serious. And if you look at Wunmi's Instagram show of now, she only came out to talk about threat. Karimo came out to name. So they are trying to connect the two together. Karimo came out to name, Wunmi came out to talk about threat. Wunmi came first, Karimo follow. Now, is it that Wunmi came out to say some people are threatening her, and Karimo came out to say these are the people threatening her? You understand? This is what they are trying to do. This is what they are trying to connect.
Sanwo-Olu, Lagos State Government. Warifa is still working on the streets of Lagos. Westo is still working on the streets of Lagos. These people are.
Imagine.
Anything should happen to Wunmi, these people should be held responsible. That
imagine.
Is not a joke. And anybody that
imagine.
Warifa is beyond all this, so forget about all this thing we come to do on social media. Security people are messaging me, contacting me 247, not because of this mobile cases, because of my antecedents. I'm a leftist, and I told you that I've been operating with my license as a leftist in my school days. And with that reason alone, they are bound to call my attention to some certain things. That doesn't mean they like me. That doesn't mean they don't like me. But as long as I have information from there, I need to act fast. Is it until Thomas of Westo will want you to do cover yourself and you cannot get cover again? That is a direct message to them. It's an appeal. If I am not in this case, if I see that thing that she did now, if I should see it on a neutral ground, it's enough for me to take up and act on her behalf as well. She's calling for help. She's crying for help. But how many people will know that she's just using crocodile tie and reverse psychology? That thing can get to anywhere anybody can stand for her and say, no, this is too much. But they will not understand the fact that there are lies in so many things she's saying. For the fact that she has mentioned 2 names, 3 names out of many, it is enough for people to go look for those names to say for this person to be doing this. She's even saying she's kneeling down, she's crying, doing a set of things. Do you know what it means? If she can do this in any embassy, she will be picked up and be protected immediately. Those people who live in abroad will understand what I'm talking about. One mati bank she's just doing this for nonsense sake. Is it until they now make some people to go and suffer and to become scapegoat of what they don't do or what they don't know? Is it a crime to call people for questioning? No. This is
Westo, you are right, because she's using the child. She's using the child on her video. That people are so insulting her child, and that is not right. Nobody insulted that child.
Anybody can stand for her on this matter because she's using the right thing to get people's. Yes, she's using the right word to get people's attention, and she's likely to get it. That is the truth. If I have a way to escape and a way to protect myself, what of my family? What of the innocent people that gather together that want to reap the fruit of their labor? It's no longer a joke. Me, I don't take this as a joke.
Well, Arifa, can I just put my own beat? Well, thank you everyone, and critically examine everything around us. I concur to what Westo said and as well as what Arifa said. But one thing we must first do is that let us congratulate ourselves, because when you see your enemies getting frustrated by your tactics, know that the battle is about to be over. And we should not undermine the fight back of an enemy when they are getting defeated. In which what happened this night is enough to let us know that we need to tighten our belts, put on our groin, and at least hold our war sword, because the battle is about to end and is getting very, very tough. Fine, protection is needed. Fine, we need to be called to order. Fine, Karimo needs to be taught a lesson that she has been doing it, but this time around, this must be her last move to either threaten or to shot anybody or even try to implicate anyone for a crime that never existed. Westo, I can tell you that most of the things that will be discussed concerning the security of everybody might not be on this platform. I will call you personally with every other person that matter. Because I myself, well, though I am less concerned, but I'm fully on ground and I go to places. Even if they want to know where I am, I can tell them. That does not mean that I have to put the life of my fellow brothers and sisters at risk. It's quite understandable that at this junction, Wunmi and her sister must be made to know that this tactics or this method they are trying to adopt is a failed one. It cannot go, because even if they cannot do anything, they have said it to the public. They have their evil supporters who might want to activate or might use that as a leeway to unleash the terror in their mind against certain individuals that might be vulnerable. So by this, I think the security discussion, and I can assure you, the legal team are making a move right from this moment. Right from this moment. All those crocodile tears and all those different tactics that Yamuba started this morning up to this night, by all of them sporadically. They are sporadic way of trying to divert attention or to deceive justice. We should not condone it. We should not accept it. We need to stay focused and even strike and hammer it harder than we have been, so that their frustration can lead to confession. They are being frustrated. That is why they are jumping from pillar to post, trying to. There is something they call appealing to the gallery. It is a way of whipping sentiment. The way they are appealing to the public, or the way they are sentimentally appealing to the public, cannot save them from facing the justice that we all crave for. So there is no escape route, there is no hidden place for anyone, either the perpetrator or the conspirator. All the perpetrators and conspirators in this case of Mohbad are going to pay dearly and face the wrath of the law. We are not threatening everybody. We are not asking for DNA. Is not a threat. Asking for private autopsy is not a threat. Even calling Wunmi to come and give account of how Mohbad died when you were together in the room or you are together in that apartment is not a threat. It's just calling you to come and answer salient questions that only you have answers for. Only her. Look, all those things that she's trying to do, I'm not bothered. I swear to God, we should derive some pleasure and some joy from the fact that we are, at least all our effort all this while are yielding results. That should not say we should not be proactive, we should not be security conscious, or we should not be objective. We are going to deal with it decisively. Every issue being highlighted by individuals are being noted for action. But one thing I will say is this. Another thing I will say is this. If there is a way we can mobilize ourselves down to Instagram, because it's very vital. Let us forget personal gain or sentiment or even the comfort we get on TikTok. That okay, I can go and come, I can smile, I can on camera, I can switch it off, I can do this. Instagram might not be that ceremonial or being flashy. Let us go out there because they are using those platforms to appeal to the public. Let us go all out to Instagram, bombard Instagram, and let us reorientate the people. Let us reorientate the people. They are using those platforms to reach out to large majority of Nigerians and the entire world. Let us also go all out. We are more resourceful than them. We are more factual than them. We are more endowed than them. No matter what, we will always give we will not give sentiment. We will be logical in our explanation, and even we will be very apt in the way we are going to marshal our point. So let us go all out. Let's go all out to Instagram, and if possible, X, which is Twitter. Let us at least, if it's possible for us to suspend TikTok for probably 1 week, let us focus on Instagram. Let us move en masse and go to Instagram so that the public can know that their cry is not a cry for justice, but a cry to run away from justice. So let us have a kind of decision whereby we move forward, and all those they are crying, their frustration, we can turn it to confession, because we are hitting them. So let us continue hitting them harder, so that by the time they are caught in the corner, they won't have anything than to hold on. They still have a little bit of lifeline, which they are using to deceive the public. But by the time our facts, our move totally frustrate them, they will start confessing. Even the Karimo that will be here today and be there tomorrow, a very hypocritical human being, a very wayward person, when he was saying that this and this, I told people, I said, look, ignore Karimo. They are just playing games. They are playing game. Leave them. They have had an agreement with the devil. So you don't expect the children of the devil to now turn against the devil. They will forever remain in the shadow of that devil. So any one of them coming out tomorrow to say anything is a game. Today we have seen the real Karimo going in line with the evil and murderous narration of her sister. So let us all go en masse and ensure that we take them unaware and we hold the bull by the horn. I salute everyone that has contributed, and I give kudos to each and everyone. Anna Sukwo, you have raised our consciousness and you have helped us so much. I give a big thumb up for you. You have really tried, and your contribution and directive have been so productive. So let us all go out and do the needful, and as time goes on, you see that even without concluding the trial, we will have gotten justice. The way it is now, you see that there are things that are frustrating them. They are getting frustrated. So we should all continue and even advance in our move and our strategy. So Instagram, Twitter, as from today, please and please, if we can, well, God has given us, there is nobody on TikTok that will tell me he or she doesn't know what we stand for or the truth on justice for Mohbad. But on other platforms, which is more official and more outreaching. I could remember when Baba Mohbad went to Abuja to see Berekete. Baba was there for 4 days. Nobody was giving him too much attention, just because of the narrative they had. But when with his persistence and influence, people's support and influence, that listen to this man, let this man talk, let this man talk. By the time they heard this man, virtually all of them apologized to him and said, so this is what has been happening. We are very sorry. We thought they said they've done the DNA, that the DNA, that the son belongs to your child. Baba said, no, they've not done it. They said, that's what we heard on social media. He said, Baba, they said you are after property and that you do this, you do that. Baba said, no, I have just narrated everything that happened. They started apologizing. I am talking of all of them, not even the audience. Those people, including Berekete himself, were like, God, is this true? So the same way or the same thing is happening to all those Twitter users and Instagram users. They believe in the other narrative. So we should take it upon ourselves to go out all there and ensure that they are being reorientated, they are being enlightened, and we show them and tell them nothing but the truth. So with this, Westo, on your security and security of others, we are going to discuss, even with the legal team, if any action whatsoever will be taken, not even Lagos Commissioner, to the list is AIG, Zone 2. If it matters getting to the IG directly, we must take this one up because they have said it. And please, anyone that has the recording, keep it, because those are vital evidences that will be used to back up our claim and our statement. If there is anything that is more than petition, that is what we are going to use, because we will not allow this one to be swept under the carpet or to go just like that, because it is vital, even more vital than we have seen in the past. So this one is coming with cry and tears, with a child being used as a bait. The child is being used as a bait to capture the conscience and the consciousness of the public. So we mustn't allow them to use their evil machinations to dissuade the public. We must remain resolute, fight harder, be protective, and advance our strategy. I rest my case for now. Thank you.
On live today, online.
Thank you, Mr. Gurexi. Thank you. Opeyemi, on mute, please.
Okay, yeah. So good evening, everyone. So, I mean, if I were not on Papariano's platform this evening, I would be worried that, and in fact, I'm just glad this issue did not, it did not come the second time from Westo's platform or Arifa's platform, because I was there this evening. I can't remember what Paparano was talking on, and a guy came in. His name is, because I know their supporters are here listening and screen recording. And I put it to them this evening. If they don't bring out the screen recording of Papariano this evening, they will not die in peace. Because it was just like a setup. The guy, his profile, his TikTok handle is Team Maga. It's from their team. He just came in and interrupted that, he wants to say something. He was asked to go on. And he said, okay, that what he wants to say is that every soul reaping from Mohbad's death, they shall not die well. Every soul reaping for gains, and they are not for justice. In fact, most of us there, regardless of the team, we were all saying amen. As he was praying, Papariano too was praying his own. So the last thing I heard Papariano say, because I remember vividly, the last thing I heard Papariano say is that, and if Liam is not Mohbad's son, Wunmi will never know peace. So the guy got, immediately Papariano said that the guy got aggressive, and the way they usually scatter their things, and the guy left. So I think the guy went to their platform, told them, I just saw that they came in groups to Papariano's platform, they started cursing and all that, all for me to hear that, Wunmi has come out and, she's cursing that they cursed her son, mentioning Arifa, mentioning Westo. But it wasn't from this platform that it happened. I know, in fact, nobody cursed that boy. No, but is that a cause that if Liam is not Mohbad's son, Wunmi will never know peace? So, all these things. And Karimot, I have said it severally. This matter, because I'm a spiritual person, of course, now, what is affecting Karimo and Wunmi today is the lies Karimo heaped on Baba Mohbad. That is why they are in that situation today. But they still do not realize they are still moving on. Mohbad that they killed is just like going on it. They took out a star. There is no peace for the wicked. What they have done, it can never be erased. They cannot hide away from. I don't want to know how tough their herbalist is. I don't want to know how effective their spiritualist is. Mohbad they killed a special child. So what do they expect? Karimo is going on live shouting, and I was there. In fact, it was my comment that she saw on IG that she started cursing that anybody that comes to our platform today, because I said, Karimo, nobody cursed Liam. Verify things. Tell them to show you. Tell them to send you the screen recording. And because all this one, I told her all these curses, it will only backfire on that boy. I pray God help us.
I was even on the platform when this happened. I was there, and that guy came up and started cursing. Nobody cursed the little boy there. And Papariano always warned people not to ever curse that boy. So I don't know where they got this narrative from.
Hello, ma. Yes. It's not about cursing or whatever. They had already planned
it.
Their next strategy.
Yes.
Waiting for the time to unleash it.
Mr. Gorex, did you hear her talking on the live?
I heard little because I saw the frustration on their faces, so I was busy.
No, not Karimo. I'm talking about Wunmi.
I heard the tweet. I saw the frustration on their faces. The way she was crying, the way she was shedding.
Wunmi was crying.
I saw the face.
Wunmi was crying.
Let me call our attention.
She was crying. She was shouting, crying.
Let me call our attention to something because I'm still checking around. I'm going around and I to hear some people's narrative. Well, one thing that is very common in what most people are saying is that Wunmi is not allowed to talk. He's getting bullied and so on. Please. She also wrote that they have silenced her. They don't want her to talk.
Exactly.
Who are these they?
Who are these they?
I'm coming.
Abeg, Guresi, what I want to say, sir, Guresi, stand up, eh?
Hold on, please.
I brought it up.
Okay,
Let me say something.
okay, I hear.
Sometimes when you are frustrated and you are not allowed to express yourself, be rest assured that is definitely going to get into you and it's going to affect you. Maybe that is what is happening to Wunmi. So I'm saying anybody that is not making Wunmi to talk or to do a wish, please stop that and allow her to be free. Freedom of speech for her, please. Because according to her, it's like they are silencing, they want to say they are silencing her voice, like they are silencing her gradually. She wants to talk. Remember the days of this lover. She said, I have a lot to say. She said it to this lover. But they don't want me to talk. They advised me not to say anything. And I told you, there was a time I did a live. That time I think over 700 on that live. I said, the way I see Wunmi, I see her as someone that is always willing and eager to talk. I see Wunmi as someone who doesn't want to be quiet. But people around her are the ones telling her not to say anything. Now, the Wunmi you are advising not to talk is now getting angry that you want to silence her. You want to take her freedom of speech. Those people doing that are the ones frustrating Wunmi. Wunmi is listening to everyone that is on TikTok. Everything they are saying about her. She has a lot she wants to say that are not correct. Let her talk. Give her freedom. Let Westo rest. Let Guresi rest. Let Arifa rest. Let Queen of Energy rest. Let Tima, Opeyemi, all of us, Omola, let us rest. Miracle want to rest. Allow me to talk so that we know what we want to say. Our call are frustrating Wunmi. Anytime managing Wunmi, the managers of Wunmi are the problem. The managers of Wunmi are the ones not, making things difficult for her. What do we ask her that she cannot do? Do DNA, tell us what to kill your husband. She's looking for justice. The reason why she went to Corona Court is because she wants to know what killed her husband. The same way we want to know. So we are both asking the same question. So what she's asking is what we are asking. So I think go out of band. That's one. Two, we also have freedom of speech. We are doing our own. Give her freedom of speech. Let her talk. Who is telling Wunmi not to talk? And that is what everybody is, and they are analyzing that all over the social media as I speak to you. Karimo Sheshe Kuro ni odo Mama Sitani. Everything that they were saying there is that Otiru, Otigbe, Wunmi Tigbe, Oti shrink. Wunmi is now shrink. She's now dark. Her color is washing off. This and that. She needs woman right. She needs welfare. She needs this. She needs that. The way she's doing, make anything not go happen to her. And based on what Karimo said this evening, they can even tell her to pretend as if she's dying. They can rush her to hospital, and the next thing they will just say that she needs an emergency. They need to fly her out so that they can take good care of her. They may even cook that to like bring that narrative, like plan that thing. She might just sleep this night and they tell her, they'll just they'll put rub all over her body. They'll just put some clothes. They'll just, package her and say she has to go to the next hospital. There they'll just say, oh, this is an emergency. Her BP is rising. It has gone up. They have to fly her out for emergency. They can do anything at this stage. All way na way. Karimo has come out to say, even if Liam is bastard, does that mean Wunmi should not live? She now say, okay, she's a bastard. Now she said, now we agree, Liam is not from Mobile. Karimo said it this evening. I have the screen recording. She said, Liam is not Mobile. Fine. That is it. If that is what you want to hear, now all of you don't hear. Does that mean Omale should not live? Show me does it mean a bastard will not live in this world? Does it mean a bastard must die? Because Liam is now a bastard. That is the reason why Liam must die. That is the reason why Wunmi should die. All of these things is not joke. It's not. So allow me to talk. We are not the one who do Wunmi smart. Thank you all. I rest for now.
Yeah, sorry. A brief response to what you said was I'm a bit differ from what you said, just a bit. Let me take you back a little. You see, I want to say that nobody is shorting Wunmi and nobody is keeping her quiet. It should he should just stop that excuse. When Prime Boy spoke, and even in her camp, they wanted to start talking. He was quick to like marshal our authority on them that please let nobody speak about this boy because he's hungry. Wunmi is on top of our game. We should not listen to whatever. He's a multi should I say multi-dimensional appearance. She has multi-dimensional appearance. She appears like this here. Tomorrow she appears differently. Next tomorrow she appears in a different form. She has different forms that she appears. Let us go back to the court. They thought they could shut you up, they could shut me up, they could shut everybody up. The lawyer came to court and said the judge should give an order, as in the coroner magistrate should give an order that this issue of this matter of Mohbad and everything surrounding Mohbad's case should not be discussed by anybody, especially on social media. That any matter going on in court should not be discussed. And the judge said, look, even your principal is an agitator of freedom of speech. She even agitated that public can discuss any matter whatsoever as long as they have interest in or it concerns them. So they have tried, before they can come out to say they are not giving them freedom to talk, it's because we have pushed them to a limit, beyond their limit. That is why they are hanging on to the excuse that they are not letting her talk. Wunmi, do you know where she goes every night? Do you know look, those who are close, somebody who cannot talk and is planning a birthday party for a year-old boy that whatever that Mohbad is still there, but planning a year birthday celebration for him. Look, I don't go with the narrative of an opposition. I look at how you play your game, and I try to derive my conclusion from your body language. Wunmi is lying that nobody. If Wunmi talks, nothing will happen to Wunmi. Wunmi is in control. Wunmi is in control of everybody. She only has advisors, but her advisors cannot control her. But she can control. She controls the advisors. So don't let us fall into a stupid narrative or stupid excuse that someone they are not allowing me to talk, they are not helping me to talk. We are back now. Come and talk. If you cannot talk, we wrote to the police. Police, give her cover. Let Wunmi come and talk. If Wunmi cannot talk, but he was quick to write petition against Prime Boy and others. She wrote petition recently, and somebody is telling me she can't talk. Wunmi can talk. She's just trying to weak sentiment and trying to appeal. Probably she has a motive. The motive is 1, to prevent the DNA. 2, to run away from Nigeria. Then 3, probably to seek asylum wherever she's going to. Apart from those things, if Wunmi wants to buy a 1 hour airtime on any Nigeria TV today, we will provide for her to come and talk. But she's refusing to talk. Nobody is gagging her voice. Nobody. No, it's not being silenced. Speak. Even in court, she was asked questions. Instead of asking common corona, are giving proper answer to corona questions. Is it that she take you like this? My father-in-law does not like me because he used to. I gave clinical because he used to come and she doesn't like me because of what's this? As in different stupid excuses and different narratives. She doesn't like me because of placenta. She doesn't like me because they answer a simple question. Baba used to carry woman to our house. Is the answer. At times she will just fall into tears and start and continue crying. If you cannot talk in a court of law in Nigeria, where again do you want to talk? Where do you want to talk? You cannot talk in the court, you cannot talk in the police station. Please, I don't buy into it. I don't buy into it. Wunmi can talk. She should come out to talk. She should come out to talk. She should come out to talk. Well, even when Mohbad was being bullied, Mohbad was speaking out. He was speaking out. Only that we were too. A lot of us were too gullible to fight for him. A lot of us were not taking him serious. But now we are being conscious of our society. If Wunmi talks and try to implicate anybody, we will run and get cover for her. But somebody who needs to be exposed cannot be given cover. So Wunmi should not just come and be deceiving us, because you can only deceive one person, you cannot deceive everybody. You can deceive those who believe your stupid narrative. Not all of us here. Not all of us here. So the case of the way they have handled it has shown their limits. They have been boxed to a stage. Mama Mohbad, a few days ago, their lawyer wanted us to keep quiet. In the morning, Mama Mohbad was saying some sort of rubbish. Let me say simultaneously, Karimo and Wunmi climbed to different social media platform. Same social media platform, different handles. They started talking rubbish. So it's just so unfortunate for them. But at least we are going to see what we will do to it, and count on my words, we will get back to them. Thank you very much.
Right.
Hello. Let me add to what Mr. Grace has just said now. Okay. Nobody is telling Wunmi not to talk. It is just the way of her tricks. What I will advise for all of us to take note of is allowing Wunmi to get any visa or anything to go out of this country. I will want every one of us to stand on our ground to make sure Wunmi doesn't leave this country. Because that is what they are planning to do now. As I can see, that is just what she's planning to do. So I will just advise every one of us to be on ground and not to allow such to happen. Let us put our narratives out to the government, to the world entirely, so that this girl will not be given any cause for asylum. Because that is what she's trying to do now. She has seen that there is nowhere to hide again. And that is the only something. And she, as well as rightly said, they can plan she's sick and she's this, she's that. So that they will try to take her out of the country. That is just the advice I will have to give. Thank you so much, everyone.
For me, Grace, if you are hearing me, if the lawyer will act in action from tomorrow, it's very, very important, because we can say it this way, but what me I'm thinking, they are just fighting for his things so that Wunmi can go and seek an asylum. You understand the way she was crying now? I know those tears is a fake cry. The one Mama Mohbad had 3 days ago, I be 2 days ago, they want to join it together to plan away, or maybe she wants to run away, I don't know. But we should act fast. Tomorrow morning, let the punch, the blocker, we can pay the blockers so that they can just write something, especially in that Instagram. They should debunk everything Wunmi say about this night and about all the hosts. You understand? Because look at now, if you can go to Tolani now, she's right there speaking now. If people can, if you can record it now, Arifa, if you are there now, please let people be listening in this place.
Sorry, Queen of Energy. Go to her Instagram. She's posting stuff on her stories.
Because I tried to enter, I did not see her because she's talking
about.
Okay.
Let me turn my camera, but I don't think because the story is just going so fast. Let me turn the camera.
Please, everybody act. Please, you push you act. We are not just here. Let's act too. It's not only the host. It's not only the host will be acting. With the commenter, let's act too.
So that's the first one there. That she's that's the first
Posting.
one.
Okay.
The one she posted and said, I know they will not let me talk. I think we have a screenshot of that one. I have a screenshot of this one here. She says, I am safe now, don't worry. And then I think this is a chat. Happy birthday, Daddy. I think it's her. I don't know if it's her son. 19th May. She's posting a chat from 19th of May, 2022. And anyway, I've taken a screenshot. I'm going to go and post it on my wall now so everyone can see it. But I'm just, if you go there, she's just posting stuff.
Everyone should listen, please. Listen.
The husband of my youth, don't elaborate. Come back again. Tomorrow you are coming back again. We are coming back. We are going to do it for good 7 days. Notification. This is the every trust me. And my story book. And let it out.
Abiyamọ ni gbogbo yín o.
Èmi ti
Ẹ má crucify mi pé mo sọ̀rọ̀ o. Ẹ má crucify mi pé
Okay, I'll block them.
Òun tó bá tẹ̀gbẹ́ nínú yín kó mú mọ́ tó bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. Ṣùgbọ́n mi ò dájọ́ ìpè 24 years mo máa di opó. Ọkọ tó dàgbà lé mi ló kù yìí. Ọkọ tó dàgbà abálábá mọ̀ pé ọkọ mi ló dàgbà lé mi. I used to be a rapper. We met, we became friends. From friends we became lovers. And until his death, even after his death, he still remained my husband. He's Ajajel, Ajokwel, Minimoni, Okomini, Ofemini Shuloka, Mr. Lobawate Valelewa. As Mama Okomini, Jalalu Barika, Obato Valelewa. Adura, ní orúkọ Jésù, ní orúkọ Jésù, wọ́n gbàdúrà fún ẹ. Gbogbo ìyàwó tó bá fẹ́, wọn ò ní ro ibi tó ti wá láti fi fìyà ìjẹ́ torí èèyàn tó jẹ́. Láti àtọ́ community kú ló ti gba ìyá mi bàbá. Gbogbo yín, àyà gbogbo yín, Bẹ́là mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Dàmọ́lá bá mi, ó dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yẹn ṣojú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yìí. Wọ́n tó gbọ́ ẹ̀yìn.
It's okay.
Tẹ̀sán ọ̀rẹ́.
Wunmi, please, Wunmi, enough. It's okay. Let us leave it like that for now. Wunmi, no, not now. No, Wunmi, no, stop. Wunmi, to bear, Wunmi. That is enough for tonight. Don't dare do that. Mo máa nà ẹ́ léṣe ni o mọ̀. Wunmi, màá nà ẹ́ léṣe o. Enough. No.
Very funny. About 24 years. 24 years. Àwọn Wẹ́stò pàwé ìjàre tóbi.
Ó nẹ ti tọ́ wèrè wò.
Òun ló máa rẹ̀.
Can somebody translate small for us, please?
Okay, Wẹ́stò translate, please.
Oya kọrin, Wunmi, you sing.
Emmanuel Ayọ̀bámi, ó máa pẹ́ ọmọ tó kọ ní ẹ̀kú ìjọ ẹ̀.
Àṣẹ.
Ayé ẹ bá mi yọ̀, ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́. Adéyọ̀pọ̀ mi ní Liamu. Ìlérí Olúwa, ó máa fún mi ní Liam àti mọ́mí ẹ̀ àtàwọn ẹbí ẹ̀ yòókù. Ó wá kú ní 5 months ọjọ́ tí mo bí Liam the same day. Ẹ̀rí bá lọ́wọ́ tó mi lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yà jẹ́ ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ilé tó máa lè. Àwọn ọmọdé náà máa ń tún September 2 ẹ̀rí bá lọ́wọ́ tó mi lọ́ba. Ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́.
Oya kọrin fún Liam jọ. Oya kọrin fún Liam, kọrin bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ fún Liam.
Ẹ bá mi bá kọrin bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀.
Kọrin fún Liam.
Ẹ bá mi sẹ́ni kí ẹ ká yọ. Ẹ bá bá tún ẹ̀ nípa ẹ̀ tí mo gbàlejò. Èmi lọ lọ́pẹ́.
Wàá ṣeré sẹ́.
Wọ́n lọ lọ́pẹ́. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọkọ ẹ̀ àbí? Ọlọ́pẹ́.
Oya kọrin fún Liam. A máa ṣe throughout lọ́jọ́ yẹn ni.
Ọkọ yìí lọ sí Mẹ́kà, ẹ̀mí lè sọ oríṣiríṣi.
Ẹjọ́ tó bá kú birthday on the 12th ẹ pàdé wa lórí platform yìí. On the 12th ẹ máa ra gift.
Àwọn kò lè jọ wọn lọ sí Mẹ́kà.
Omi.
Láti máa bọ́ta, láti máa sọ̀rọ̀. Sí orúkọ Jésù.
Ó dùn mí tí tẹ bá dẹ̀ rẹ́ni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí náà tàbí tó ń ṣe host tó orí platform tí Wunmi ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí tẹ bá rí host yẹn rádaràda láyé tiẹ̀ náà.
Sálẹ̀ nínú.
Àmà síta rè.
No, Tọ́lá ni.
Àwọn yóò ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀
ọ̀dọ̀ Tọ́lá ni.
Wẹ́stò gbogbo ìdánjẹ yẹn a ti gbọ́ ọ̀gọ́ta èmi ti gbọ́ ọ̀gọ́ tí mo fẹ́ gbọ́ ṣá.
Of course mo tiẹ̀ ti gbé sẹ́yìn lọ́hùn bọ́ ẹ mọ tí mo ṣe jẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ look at the kind of content, the manner of conversation, the presentation, the lines of talk, the choice of words, not different from that of a garage girl. To be candid, why I want us to listen and why I'm paying attention is that it's not because I like her voice, I want to listen to what she's saying. But you can see the audacity for this lady. That is how she was talking. Biliam ṣe wà yẹn ó ti dópin láàrin òun àtàwọn family baba Mohbad. Kò sẹ́dá kankan mọ́ tó máa tún rí. Not even ìyá Mohbad can ever see Liam again.
Is that what she said? I beg they talk English small, they join and make they understand.
She said that as it is now, that nothing they happen, that they have thought where they will. Kilo yimbo thought where they will buy. Una don't buy market. Say all of una don't buy market. Say she's going to be coming out every day to talk now.
That's what we like now.
She now said that it's not a matter of that she doesn't fear anybody. She said that she be the mother of Liam. Now she born Liam. She even said now she be mother of Mohbad. Say Mohbad na be his son, be her son. She said so many things I cannot even say.
Please.
She was talking and was saying that nothing they have to pay. Even the days of gentility don't go. Nothing like
that. Don't be upset. I'm asking the question. Did anybody record her? We need it. We need that evidence. Did anybody record her? Because what she's posted on her page that I'm posting now is different from the way she's talking here on this place.
What did she post?
I'm posting it now on my TikTok. I'm posting it page after page. So that is why I'm asking if anybody has recorded what she's speaking on this Twatis platform.
Don't worry, so many recordings will fly out tomorrow, Annie.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Right.
I have the screen recording.
Even Fesayo said she recorded it, so that's why I said so many.
Everything. I'm still recording Tolani. I'm still recording this woman.
Okay.
Shameless woman.
Carry on.
Shameless woman. Look at her talking.
Where's to carry on talking? Let's hear.
She threatened everyone, threatened herself. She even dare herself that if she's not going to do some certain things like, going for anyone that is coming for her, that battle for battle, head to head, that she's described herself as not gentle as we were. She described